it's kind of one of those things that very rarely ever happens, but brings the entire country to an absolute standstill.
It was nice because I managed to cancel some meetings just because it was snowing.
Right.
And eventually walking to the office was even nicer than usual. So.
Didn't go anywhere Thursday.
That's the way it always happens around here, isn't it? It just dies. Everything just ceases.
The trains just don't work when it snows.
We wanted to make a snowman, but it all melted by this morning, so
Right.
we couldn't.
It was a bit late for a White Christmas, but it's nice to have it.
I'm waiting to catch it, but I haven't yet.
Kind of getting freaked out whenever I sneeze and whatever, so yeah.
You don't really know how much they're telling you, I guess.
I mean, last year it started somewhere in Asia, so...
It's mainly hype. I mean, there was this massive thing about SARS at the time and MRSA and all of this. People throw the 1918 bird flu around a lot and say, oh, but I don't know, 50 million people died or something, this could happen again, and all of this.
Scaring people sells newspapers, so it's kind of expected really. But I don't really take much notice of it.
I think last year it killed some people in Asia, but maybe a few people only. So, still wondering where the problem is exactly. But it seems that it could be quite nasty once it develops and spread to human beings.
A lot of our meat comes from places like Hungary as well, and then all of a sudden they're scratching their head saying, oh, we're not sure whether it's contaminated or not contaminated. The conditions for those animals is absolutely awful, so there's always disease around, unfortunately.
Somebody apparently caught something that wasn't bird flu from the farm.
It's a very, very small risk of being affected in the food chain, so I don't worry about it at all really.
At the moment it's all kind of very speculative about what is actually happening until something concrete actually comes out where they actually go, yes, this has happened. Then, and even after then they're going to start taking it off the shelves before I have a chance to stop buying it anyway.
Yeah, well, I presume it's fairly safe since they've closed down the farm or whatever, so I'm not really that worried, I don't think so.
To be fair, it's a bunch of turkeys, not people. So.
I do tend to think that the British, especially the British media, hypes things far too much. I mean, it's obviously a problem. You don't want it in your backyard, and bird flu is an issue to be dealt with. But it's not one that is going to be dealt with by scaring the living daylights out of people by saying we found it in a turkey, let's kill a bunch. We should all be worried. It was dealt with. I think the better news is that it was dealt with properly.
It's just a lot of excitement for nothing so far.